Supreme Week 12, Stone Island collab. Let's get right into it, guys. It is your boy, Thomas, back at it again with the white Vans.
Damn, Daniel!
We're looking at the Week 12 drop list. If you guys enjoyed this content, please leave a like, subscribe. I need it to survive. Just kidding. I don't make any money from YouTube. It's all passion. But yeah, we're going to look over this partial drop list, talk about what pieces look cool, what I think is going to sell for the most, and overall how I'm feeling about it. So Supreme Stone Island, just going to flip through this very fast because there's 61 different pictures, and you guys can just go to Supreme New York News for yourself. Overall, I think the reactive kind of design with, I think the more wet the piece gets, like for condensation, water, snow, all the different types of precipitation, will make the pieces actually react and change to a camo design. There's also this faux fur reversible parka that is releasing in May, so get it ahead of the winter, unless you live in a cold climate, for close to $1,300. I think that's crazy expensive, but the quality certainly seems very high. I think this will be the hype statement piece for sure. Mona Lisa, very classic Leonardo da Vinci. She's got that sneaky little smile. You know, is she really smiling? What is she up to? But I think, overall, this is just a very classic collab from Supreme and Stone Island. We've seen this many times. I love this design, this very spring. It's giving me Easter vibes, to be honest. Kind of this off-white, green, purplish, light orange camo design. And that, I believe, is once the item is wet. See, before it's just white, and then it gets wet and it turns camo. Or it's the other way around and it starts camo and turns white. I don't know, because the way they have it listed right here on Supreme Drops, unofficial drop list, but it shows the camo right here, but then the black piece is not camo. So I don't know. And here we have a little video of the t-shirt, what it looks like, someone wearing it. I mean, looks pretty dope. She's having a great time. She's got her new Supreme Stone Island. Don't we all want to be her? I know I certainly do. But yeah, about halfway through these. Love these pieces, but goddamn, if $568 isn't a lot for a ripstop jacket, props to everyone that can afford that. I just do not see myself throwing that kind of cheddar down at a piece. But like I said, the quality certainly speaks for itself, and all of this will sell out. So if you're looking to get something to resell, man, I think these guys might be good because they are a little bit lower. Perhaps, man, I don't know how much these would sell for after, but in my head, it's always a risk to buy the more expensive item and expect to resell it. But at the same time, look at the Supreme Burberry collab. Some of the highest resale items from that collab were actually the $300 plus pieces. I love this striped hoodie. I think it's super classic. I love hoodies that don't have drawstrings. I love just the classic hood. Let me be, let me hang out. Got a little button there. I love it. It's very clean, neutral colors. I think the best color would be tan. That's personal preference, though. I would have said purple maybe a couple years ago, but you also can never go wrong with black. So if you're looking for a piece, black is always a good color to go with. But man, the tracksuit vibe would be very on point. Not really a tracksuit, more of like a sweatsuit, I guess. But man, like I said, quite pricey for the Stone Island Supreme. But people know what they like, and they like the Supreme Stone Island. Here's that shirt again. I wonder what material it's made of. It looks to be fairly heavy. Not quite a light cotton shirt, but I think this will be probably the quickest item to sell out. So if you want to grab something to flip or to hold on to into your collection for a while, maybe bring it out later to sell or to, you know, just wear at a later time. Those will be good. The hats are always nice. Plus, if you want a piece from the Stone Island collab, but you don't have, you know, over 100, 200, 500 bucks, the hats are always a great place to start. Looking at these, man, I think the black is the cleanest, but at the same time, if you want to show off that reactive, I like the other two a little bit more just for that design. Bucket hats, I love me a good crusher. I think bucket hats are fully back. You can make them back. Let's see, spring 22, I'm liking the tan one, and I'm liking the purple one. I'm thinking the black one's a little too emo, guys. I think you want to stay away from the black one. And then last but not least, we have the messenger bag. Pretty nice, kind of a weird little design. The top seems to be bigger than the bottom. There's a little bit of overhang, so I guess you could fit larger items and have that that top stretch a little bit. But going into the other items, we got a little baseball jersey here. Looks like kind of like a long sleeve jacket piece, and the little notepad lamp is pretty funny. If you guys need a silly Supreme accessory just to put in your office, your dorm room, wherever you may live or spend time in, that could be a nice piece. And let's see, put an emoji if you plan to get a Stone Island item. All right, I will do that. Thank you, Supreme Drops. But everything else looks pretty standard, you know, nothing too crazy. I think we don't have every single piece dropping quite yet. This is an interesting little design. Let's see if Drops by Jay has any clearer looks at what else is coming out. Here we go. That's a pretty cool piece. It's very loud and statement-y, but man, those pants. If I were to just choose one, I think I'd go with the pants. But I also really like this. Actually, now that it's like a jersey button-up, but it doesn't button all the way down. It's like a quarter or a half button. That is kind of strange. And then I never liked these kind of Oxford that say stuff on them. That's just not my style. But if you're into that, then you can grab it. And then we have some reflective hats, and looks like some, you know, vertical striped polos, and, you know, the wife beaters. So if you want to you know, hit a new undershirt vibes, there you go, right there. Hit a new undershirt vibes. I'm clearly not fully awake, guys, despite the coffee. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. What are you comping from Supreme? I think I'm taking another week off personally. I made a last second pass on the Nike shoes last week because I just kind of backpedaled on what I said about what they were selling for. But if you're still watching, I appreciate you. Let's look at what these Supreme Flight 95s are going for. Let's see. The hemp color, $245 for the 10.5. So they definitely dropped quite a bit. They were like $178 retail. So, you know, locally you could probably get more for the higher sizes, but I ended up passing on them. Quite frankly, I just didn't have like really a ton of money in the banquet at the time to just blow on the shoes, because, you know, anytime, if you guys know this, if you're reselling, you know, there's always inventory, but it's important to realize that there's turnover time too. And if you're holding on to stuff, you have to make sure you sell your current inventory before you just start immediately re-upping, because otherwise you're just gonna have no money in a bunch of shoes. So tip for anybody still watching and is entering the reselling game, just to make a few extra bucks or whatever, side hustle, whatever you do, I respect it. But remember to just, you know, keep good accounting and be financially responsible. I've been talking way too long. That's it. Peace.